So what is going on, guys, and welcome to episode 2 of my Leicester City career mode. And just to start off this episode, we're actually creating some scouting instructions, and I've gone to look for a defensive midfielder because although I've got Drinkwater and I forgot to mention in the last episode, I do have Cambiasso, but Cambiasso is more of like the last 15-20 minutes you're losing the game and you need a bit of experience to bring on. That's when you bring Cambiasso on, just to have his game management and that. Even though I know it's FIFA, but to bring on some experience onto the pitch and some quality. But he's not really going to be a starter because he's a bit old and he can't play a full 90 minutes. So I've looked for kind of like a really physical, strong centre defensive midfielder. And I've also looked for a Cam as well, who's quite good. He's attack-minded, and obviously I want him to be first-team quality. And I also want him to be able to dribble, and I want him to be a playmaker as well, so he can dribble at defences and find through balls as well. And I want him to be between 19 and 26, because I still want him to be quite fresh. And I'm not bothered if he's like 19, because then we've got plenty of seasons with him. But if he's 19 and first team quality, then I doubt I'll be able to afford him. But we go and put him in, where do we put him? We put him in Germany. I was unsure whether to put him in Belgium or Germany, because Belgium's got some good talent coming through in the last few years, hasn't it? But yeah, we also go and hire a scout, because it's important to get some youth staff on board, because you might find like the next Messi or Ronaldo. So we spend £1 million on that guy, which I thought was a pretty good deal. And hopefully you can find some beasts for us. But now we have a game at home to Arsenal. And was always going to be a very, very difficult game. But I thought I was going to be positive and, really go for this game. So, as you can see, with James through balls, Nugent has a go. It was a decent save by Chesney, but they managed to deal with that okay. It never really looked like it was going to go in. But as you can see, losing out in the air to Jack Wilshere, I believe that was. And then Danny Welbeck misses an absolute sitter there, which I would have expected him to score that. And Arsenal in this game was just amazing. Like, they were literally playing like how Wenger wants them to play in real life. They were passing the ball around really nice, creating lots and lots of chances and really dominating the game. As you can see there, going in wild in for the slide tackle, trying to win it, and Ramsey at the back post gets the flick on and makes it 1-0 to Arsenal. But Welbeck here having another go. Welbeck was shooting loads in this game. And, we go into half-time 1-0 down, and the Arsenal fans looking really happy there on their travels up to Leicester City from London. And here we go, Welbeck, little pass to Ramsey. Ramsey, oh, that was so close. But look, fortunate for us, it didn't actually go into the back of the net. But here we go, Ajoa, great football. And no, he doesn't score. I was literally shouting at the screen when he didn't score that. That was an absolute sitter. Bloody Harry Redknapp's missus would have scored that. And Danny Welbeck running down the line, lays it back to Santi Cazorla. We just couldn't cope with Arsenal's passing and dribbling here. Jack Wilshere manages to get a fluky little dribble. Welbeck with the absolute beauty. Sometimes, guys, you've got to hold up your hands and just say that was a good goal. And that's what happened there. Danny Welbeck being very cocky with his celebrations there in the corner. Arsenal fans really happy with that. And all his teammates go and celebrate with him. Schmeichel, don't worry, son, that was unstoppable, that was. And maybe should have got the tackle in there with Wilshere. But the way the Welbeck's finished that off, if he finishes like that in real life, he will be as good as Thierry Henry, because that was phenomenal. And that he makes it 2-0 to Arsenal. Ozil with a phenomenal through ball over to Danny Welbeck. Danny Welbeck, 1-on-1, great save from Schmeichel there. to prevent it from being 3-0 in that position. But here they have a corner. Alexis Sanchez takes that duty, plays it short to Ozil. Ozil whips one in. Great save from Schmeichel, but who's there for the bloody rebound? Giroud, and that makes Arsenal 3-0 up there. And yeah, I'm gonna be honest, guys. Arsenal definitely deserved to win that game. And I didn't have my best game, but Arsenal did actually play phenomenal. And if you put making Arsenal legendary, they're always going to be really good because all teams play like Barcelona and Arsenal on this game. So if you're letting the passing qualities of the players of Arsenal play like unlegendary, then it's always going to be a very difficult game. But our season is not going to be judged on the games against Arsenal and the top teams. We've got to be beating the teams in and around us like Crystal Palace and them sort of teams. And speaking of that, we got to be beating West Ham. And now we have a Capital One Cup game against West Ham here. And yeah, Capital One Cup, I'm just going to show goals really. And yeah, because, you know, it's only a Capital One Cup. And yeah, I'm not really, well, I do like to do well in all competitions, I do. I would have liked to have won this game. And yeah, West Ham playing lovely football with their powerful players that they've got these days. And terrible defended by me. How much space do I want to give the proven Kevin Nolan in that position? He makes a great finish into the bottom right-hand corner. And yeah, we actually lose that game 1-0, which was very frustrating. Now, coming off the back of them two results, I've really had to make a lot of changes because obviously something's going wrong with the players that I've had on the pitch. So that is exactly what I've done. So I've swapped out more for the higher rated but older Matthew Upson, and I've put him in centre back so we can see if our defence gets any better. We also put Schlupp into left mid just because he's very pacey and we can see what he does for the team. We also put on, I think it was, yeah, we swap O'Brien because he didn't seem to do anything else for us. He didn't really do anything for us, O'Brien, so I thought we needed to change that up in right midfield. And basically I've just changed like the spine of the team and a few other players that I haven't thought have been playing well for us. So yeah, that is the team that we've started for this game away at the Britannia at Stoke. This is a massive game for our season, and as you can see, we whipping a ball here. We nearly got an early goal in the 8th minute, but unfortunately that didn't go in. But this is always going to be a really difficult game, but it's one that is a must-win really. Well, not a must-win, but these are the games you want to be winning if you want to remain in the top flight of English football. And here, what a goal that is from, who was it? Drinkwater, I think that was. Lovely 1-2 there. Yeah, it was Drinkwater. Lovely little one, driving into the box, 1-2, with a Joa, bang into the right corner. That was a great goal. I was really happy when that went in. Look at that for finishing. Keeper's never going to save that. And here we go again. Little 1-2, over the top ball. Stoke can't handle it. The defender just jumps wildly at that. Joa cuts in. Oh, gets taken out. We win a penalty. Referee makes no doubts and pointing to the spot. Robert Hoof doesn't know what to do with himself. Instead goes with the gay little hand flick. And Joa wins the penalty for us. And that is a very clumsy challenge from Hoof. He tries to do a backwards roll. And while he's doing that, he takes out Joa. And Joa steps up to put Leicester 2-0 up and score his first goal for us in the league. And can he do it? Can he do it? Little green bar, but he makes no mistake. Puts it straight into the top corner. Nearly takes the goal off. Butland guesses the right way, but he's never saving that. And Joa gets his first goal in the league. And that was a great penalty, that was. I just wanted to show you guys all the new graphics and that of the Xbox One. So I've put in a lot of replays of this penalty. But yeah, that was a great penalty. And so we go into half time 2-0. And we really really optimistic about winning the game because obviously we're 2-0 up, so we don't want to throw away that. And we still carried on our form into the second half, pushing in and trying to get for that third goal. But as you can see, Stoke still put threats on our goal. But Schmeichel is such a good keeper. Obviously, with a dad like Peter Schmeichel, you're going to be a good keeper. But yeah, Danny Simpson bursting through into Stoke's defence. Great vision to spot out Schlupp. Can he finish? Oh, that was so close. That was a whisker away from going into the net. But I'm really glad I put Schlupp into left midfield because he's so fast and he's good at dribbling. He just needs to work on his finishing because that was a sitter. But it was close anyway. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt. And Stoke just couldn't handle with us dribbling at him. Great through ball into James. And he bloody drags it wide as well. So we could have gone into this, we could have ended this game winning about 4 or 5-0. But our finishing was terrible, but we were just lucky that we scored 2 goals. And this is just sloppy. We knew we had the 2-goal lead. And Schlupp there loses the ball, had a great game, but he had to end it by losing the ball. Peter Crouch gets the goal, the consolation goal for Stoke. And he goes a bit mental because obviously you've lost the game, Stoke. Crouch, I don't know why you're going so mad. But nevertheless, Peter Crouch gets a consolation goal, which we can't let happen. We want to be keeping as many clean sheets as possible. But we win the game. We win our first game of the Premier League season away at the Britannia, which was a phenomenal result. And now into the next game, the last game of the episode. Sorry about that. We have a game against Man United. Now, looking at the league table, as you can see, we're 15th. With 4 points out of 4 with -3 goal difference, which is not the best start, but it's still a solid start. But I hope to improve that in these coming games. But as you can see, we are playing Man United, as I've said. And in this game, before the game, I was very worried about Man United's strong attacking force. But at the same time, I was very optimistic because we all know that Man United have got a bad defence. But their attack is very good, so I haven't been very good at defending of late. But Man United's defence, I've played 2 up front in Jamie Vardy and Ajoa, so I hope to exploit their weak defence and hopefully hope to have a solid game myself in defence and try and keep out the likes of Rooney, Van Persie, and Juan Mata and all them sort of players. So as you can see, Jamie Vardy, great through ball down to the winger and whips it in. And that is such a weird goal. But we get the 1-0 lead in the 19th minute, which is great. James gets his head on that. And it was such a weird header. I know I've said that, but I've never scored a goal quite like that. But I guess it's a new game, new console for me. And I'm going to be scoring lots of different goals than I've scored on the old generation of Xbox. But, yeah, so I hope to make the King Power Stadium a fortress in this season, because that's exactly what you need to do. So by beating the big teams and making the teams fear coming here, it's going to be very good. And as I've said, I've always feared their attacking, and as you can say, they had some lovely play on the edge of the box, but the one man they wouldn't want to finish was Marouane Fellaini, and that was just a horrendous technique there. And, yeah, we go into half-time, 1-0 up. And, yeah, again, Man United are always going to threat our goal, but we've just got to hope that we've got a bit of luck on our side. And that's where we had luck. Fletcher, too eager, already saw his names in the headlines. Great finish, but he creeps into an offside position as the little linesman there raises his flag and has a little cheeky smile. But that was actually a correct decision there. And he shouldn't really be offside there. He's looking across the line. But that's where you need the luck in these sort of games. But as you can see, the Upson was sloppy there. Running straight into Van Persie. And Van Persie makes no mistake and puts that into the back of the net for his second goal in the Premier League. So yeah, I was always confident that I would get another chance. And here it was. Ajoa running across the face of goal. And that was such a weird penalty. But Raphael makes a clumsy challenge on Jamie Vardy, as he does in real life. He has a bad temperament. and he brings down Jamie Vardy for the second penalty of the episode, and that was such a clumsy challenge there. And yeah, Ajoa steps up for the penalty, and will he score for the second time in this episode? He steps up, he looks pretty confident, he gets in the orange, but I was a bit nervous there, I have to be honest. I thought that might have crept over the bar, but he makes no mistake and celebrates with the fans and puts Leicester 2-1 up against Man United. Now, in real life, Jamie Vardy had the same situation, but on FIFA, he trips over his own feet and he couldn't recreate what he did in real life. But nevertheless, we win the game 2-1, and that puts us into 8th position, and we've got 7 points out of 5 games, which is pretty good, and I would take 8th come the end of the season. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching this video, really do appreciate it. To never miss an episode, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you did like the video, it would really make my day if you could hit that like button. And anyway, guys, I will see you in the next time, which will be episode 3, in case you couldn't count. So anyway, guys, see you later, goodbye, peace.